Hi everyone, welcome to CLLST. Today we'll be talking about how to prepare for legal section in CLAT. The legal section in CLAT is comprised of 50 marks and it is basically a test of your inclination towards law and your problem solving techniques. Now this section is divided into two parts. Firstly, the legal aptitude section and secondly, the legal GK section. Now the legal aptitude section is basically a principle fact based section in which you get questions in which you have a principle, you have a fact and you apply that principle to the given facts to get the correct answer. In this section, the subjects that are usually covered are contracts law, torts law, criminal law and certain other laws like constitutional, IPR laws, property laws, international law, etc. Now, to get a high score in this section, you have to stick to certain principle. First principle is do not make assumption. Even if you feel that the principle that is given to you is wrong, you do not make an assumption about it and then answer accordingly. No, you do not make any assumptions on any of the fact or any of the principle that is given. Second rule is stick to the principle. Stick to whatever is given to you and ignore whatever legal knowledge that you already have. You have to stick to whatever is given to you, apply it accordingly and then get the answer. Thirdly, if by applying the principle you feel that amongst the four options that has been given to you, two of them are more closely related and you are confused between those two options, what you do is you select the option which is more closely related to the principle and ignore the other option. Lastly, do not fall into any emotional trap. Now, what happens in these examinations, there are certain questions which are basically there to emotionally trap you, but you refrain yourself from falling into any of these traps and follow the above mentioned three rules. That is, you stick to the principle, you apply it to the fact without making any assumption, and you select the option that is best suited to the principle. And that is how you score a good marks in the legal aptitude section. Now for legal GK section, there are two sections. Firstly, the static GK and the current affairs GK. Now what happens is, mostly if we look at the legal trends that has been going on, the section mostly has questions from current affairs rather than the static part. Static part is basically your fundamental rights, constitutional law, property law, IPR, etc. And your current affairs can be from anything. For example, the legal updates that has come up in these days, Article 370, Article 35A, you need to be well read on this. The triple talaq law that has been passed, you need to know each and every single thing about that law. The RTI amendments, learn about what RTI is, what is the amendment and how it is going to change. So these are the things that you need to be aware of, and do not stick to just what is there in India. Look at the international front also, because questions also pertain to international law and other contemporary laws. For example, the Kulbhushan Jadhav verdict that came up. This is one of the most important judgments this year and you need to be very well read on this. So this is how you score a 40-42 plus out of 50 in your CLAT examinations, and this is how you prepare for legal section. All the best. Thank you.
Career Launcher. Make your parents explode with joy.